We're going to talk about time management as a mom who's running a business, and I'm going to share that with you. If you're new here, my name is Sabri. I'm a Christian stay-at-home mom, system strategist, and a person who finally figured out how to build a business when you're solo parenting with no childcare and no village. I built interruption-proof workflows done for you so your business stops running off your memory at 3 a.m. and starts running even when the real boss wakes up early. If you're tired of doing things the hard way, stay right here. Now, managing your time as a stay-at-home mom, work-from-home mom, business owner, with a lot of kids. You probably got 202, you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, however many, or 1, however many kids you have. It's all going to be about time management because more than likely you're also running your home as well. And so you need all of this to work together. The first thing I want you to do is start noticing the gaps in your day. And I also wrote a blog about this. I'll link this in the description below. But when it comes to running your business with your kids and you're also managing your household, your house needs to have some kind of rhythm. So there's probably already a rhythm there. What time do your kids wake up? What time do they go to sleep? When do they nap? When do they want to eat lunch, their snacks, dinner, your husband comes home? Like, there's already a kind of a rhythm. You're just not used to, like, identifying it because you feel like your life is crazy. And it's true. Your life probably feels crazy with all the things that you're managing. And so when it comes to trying to run your business and manage your home, it's like, I don't know. Because you want to have more time running your business, but you also have a home to take care of. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And so you might get up earlier than the kids, you might work later, or you might work during the day with them and just in those little pockets of time that you have. A good tip that I like to have is that follow your kids' natural rhythm when it comes to when you want to do your business task. I learned, this is when I had 2 kids, I now have 3, but I learned last year that if I want to do something, I need to do it after my kids eat or before if I wake up early because they need me fully for those times. And that's another thing, like, those times that you notice that your kids need you, trying to do something for your business is not going to work. It's not, because you're like, hey, bro, I need you. I'm hungry. I'm sleepy. And so it's going to be like, you trying to do something. It's just going to defeat the purpose and you're going to be like stressed out. And we don't want you stressed out. So let's not be stressed out. So when you do that, when you figure out the gaps and when the kids need you, this is where you can start fitting your business in there. So you're like, oh, the kids are chill from this time. Let me try to do something like this. So say if it's something that you need your full, like you need your full attention, maybe you can do that when you wake up a little bit earlier than them. Or you need to do it at night after they go to sleep. Or maybe doing like a nice solid nap time if your kids still take naps. I have 1 kid that takes nap. The other 2 are finicky with their naps. So the nap times left me, okay? I only got 1 good nap time, okay? So it's a little different. And as your kids grow older, you'll be able to see the different seasons that they're in and when they need you and when they don't. And if you also have siblings, like I have 3, sometimes they play with each other so I can get some things knocked out. Another thing that's going to help you structure your time is cut the unnecessary stuff. Template everything, automate everything. And your business, you're really doing the same thing over and over. There might be some things, maybe you're in a launch or you're sharing something new, but other than that, you do the same thing over and over. There's really nothing new if you think about it. You use the same stuff, send the same thing out, do it over and over. So you need to be using your CRM and your project management tool, ClickUp, Asana, Trello, Notion, and like automate those tasks where it's telling you, hey, it's time to do this. Here's how you do it. Like have a template with a subtask or the checklist that you have, knowing that you did everything. And then your CRM, having it automated so you're not chasing your clients for your money or they get a contract sent out. So you're not having to remember that in your brain. And also with your to-do list, get that out your brain. Do not use that in your brain at all. Your brain is already spent. Especially if you're a mama business owner, which I know you are, you don't have that much time and you also have to manage your home. So doing the most is not going to help you. And if you're like, what do I need to automate? What do I need to even like template? I have a video where I talk about what you should automate and we go through a 3-step process, really simple. I know you don't have a lot of time, but this is something that you can do and even do with the kids around you because you already have it in your brain. You just need to get it out so you can write it down, voice memo it out. You know, we also have AI now, so you can also be like, hey, here's everything. Can you help me organize this so I can go ahead and plug it into a tool or something like that? And so I have a video, I'll link that in the description. It'll pop up at the end and right here. And so that'd be good for you. Okay. Another tip would be some things you cannot do in the season that you were in, and we kind of have to let those things go. It is hard when you think about it because you're like, I actually really want to do that. But it's like at the same time, if you're pregnant, let's say if you're pregnant, you do not have that much energy after a certain time. And I don't know how your first trimester goes for you, but girl, I was wiped. What? Who doing what? Nobody doing nothing. We're doing absolutely nothing. You feel me? And so you just got to just be aware of the season that you're in and how much time that you have and what your actual capacity is and what's going on here. So the next thing I want to talk about is your home. You need to automate that home. You need to get that home situated. I should have said this first. before I said the business stuff. But you need to get your home situated, because if your home's not situated, you're not even going to want to do your business stuff because you're connected to your home. If you think about it, your home comes first. You have a business because your home comes first. It's this crazy thing that we do. We want our home come first, and then we add more things to ourselves because we want our homes to come first, but we forget about actually like organizing the home a little bit. You need to run that home like a business. The same way you run your business, you need to run your home like that. So if there's things that you do all the time, you need to template the mess out of that junk. I made a recipe bank of our favorite meals, so I don't have to remember how to cook it, what is needed for it. So when I meal plan, I just go through the list, make sure I look at the instructions I left and what is needed, and go from there. I'm not holding everything in my brain anymore. I'm the one cooking dinner. My husband works long hours. And I've also seen, when I was pregnant with my third and we had her at the hospital, my family was able to look at the recipe bank and make the meals. So it wasn't just me. Nobody was asking me like, hey, how do I make this? It was like, follow the instructions. Have a good day. You know what I'm saying? So like, get to the point where those things that you're doing all the time, get it into a routine. Like, get it into a thing that you don't have to remember it. So on your worst day, things could still run smoothly. Like, the whole thing about having a routine for your home or a system for your home, which is just the way that you do things, is for your worst day, not for your best day. So the way you run your home and your business needs to be for your worst day, when you're sleep deprived, your kids got up multiple times a day and you have nothing to give and you can't even think straight. That's what you make those routines and those automations and those things for. If you have a cleaning schedule for your home, or a routine that you do, I would advise you to stop cleaning the house all in one day. You don't even feel like doing that. What I do is I break it up in individual days. And so the house gets cleaned up over the week, but I don't clean everything up at one time. That's too much. I have 3 kids at home. My husband works long hours. I do not have time to be sitting on the whole house all day. I still got to eat. I still got to bathe. I still, like, there's other things that you got to do. So use that technology. Start having something that's telling you what to do. You better use those food deliveries, that Walmart delivery, Target, Instacart, whichever you do. I use Walmart delivery, and it's helpful because I don't have to go to the store for the kids. Yes, I know this day and age, everybody's like, oh my gosh, that's so lazy. Do you want to be fighting a kid in the store for a couple of hours because you want to grocery shop? Not I. I do not. You can drop it off at my doorstep. Yes, I would pay the money for it. I absolutely will, because it's saving me time and I do not have to be stressed out, and I can do something else with my kids. I just need as many things taken off my plate as possible, because it's just me, a one-woman show, doing what I can. And since I don't have a village, I cannot do everything. So therefore, I will pay for a village or build my village myself. And it might be tools or technology. So when it comes to managing your time, get as many things off your plate as you can. Simplify the mess out of it. Template everything you can. Automate as much as possible. And give yourself some relief. You got too many things. You're going to get interrupted in your day. So you need to be like, if this happens, dinner will still get done some way, somehow. Okay? I love a good crock pot dinner. Me and a crock pot we are besties. Because I can throw that at lunchtime and dinner will be ready by the time my husband gets home. It's a win-win. It's one pot too. Come on. So that is how you're going to manage your time as a mama business owner, service provider. That's what you're going to do. When you're the stay-at-home mom, the primary caregiver, you have no help, you're living away from family, you might be a military wife. And I was a military wife and I was in the military. So it's very interesting. I get the living away from home. You could possibly be moving. I have 2 options for how you can start managing your time better. I have a free private podcast where you can listen to on the go so you can learn how to manage your time, run your business as a stay-at-home mama, and do all the things. I have that. The link will be in the description below. And if you're like, girl, I would love to get everything that's off my plate in my business. I know I'm doing too many things manually. I need my stuff templated. I need it automated. I need all those things because it's too much on my plate. That is exactly what my VIP day is for. And one business day, I'll build a system for your business that stops running off your memory at 3 a.m. It starts running on automation. So you can close your laptop, spend time with your babies, and rest. That's what I do in one VIP day. You want to learn more, the link will be in the description below. And payment plans are available, buy now, pay later. Because, girl, we all need a little help sometimes, and it's okay. I want to make sure it's affordable. It's affordable for you so you can get that help and just get that relief that you need, because you're already doing a lot and you need help, and I'm here to help you. Let me be your village. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being here. The link to the private podcast will be in the description below, so as the link to apply for the VIP day. If you want to ask me a question, my Instagram DMs are always open. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.